Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to go and create or edit your signature in our webmail. So first things first, we want to go through and open up our web browser. Now to get instructions on how to do this, written instructions, you'd want to go to judgefight.zendesk.com. That's going to take you to our help site. We've got a ton of really good info on here, but what we want to do is click on email setup and signature help. And then we're going to click on JFC agent over here. And this is going to give us the link that we need to click on to get all of the source info we'll need here in a moment for the actual signature. So I'm just scrolling down to where it says HTML source code. Now this is all the stuff we're going to need here, but that's step 2. So let's go back to JudgeFight Webmail, and that's at mail.judgefight.com. I've opened up a new tab. That way I have access to the HTML source code in one tab and the webmail login in the other. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in here. This will just be your username and password. Log in. Now once this logs in, I'm going to go over here to the right and click on these 3 lines and then click on Settings. Once I'm in Settings, on the left hand side here, I'm going to click on Composing Email and then Signatures. Now I'm going to create a brand new signature for this test, and we're going to name it Test. Now, the next piece of this puzzle is clicking on this little button here that says Source Code. What this button does is lets us copy and paste this source code right in there. So that's what we're going to do next is left click right here next to the HTML source code, right to the left of that little bracket. And we're going to copy all of this stuff here. There's a couple pages worth, but once we get to the very bottom, you want to right click, copy, or hold Control and hit C will also copy. Going over to the other tab, and then right clicking and pasting that source code in. From here, I'm just going to hit OK. And as you can see here, this is what the signature is going to look like. So all that source code turns it into this really nice looking signature. Now all we need to do from this point forward is edit it. So go ahead and highlight where it says your name and go ahead and type in your name. You can also go through here and change the phone numbers. I would go ahead here and change this one to my cell phone number. That's my actual cell phone number too, if you guys need anything. So from there, we'll want to just make sure everything else is correct, and that's pretty much it, guys. Once we hit OK, that's our new signature. So we can go ahead and click on that and make sure that these are checked. Always show signature when composing, checking to when replying to an email, inserting the signature. I have it set to below and below on both. Now, if you want to go ahead and if you've got multiple signatures, you're done. Leave it as is. And when you actually go through and after you save this, and you go to compose a new email message, you can click down here and select any of the signatures you set up. But if you want the default signature to be the new test signature we just set up, we're going to go ahead and go back here, click on these 3 lines in the corner, go to Settings, go back to Composing Email, click on Identities. We're going to click on the identity that we've got here and then Edit. Now the reason I did that was to set this default signature right here. So now I can select any of these signatures to be the default. In this case, we wanted it to be the test we just created. Then we hit OK and save. And that's it. So from now on, when you go ahead and create a new email, that's going to automatically put that signature in. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, ithelpdesk@judgefight.com. Thanks.